Good morning, everyone. And it is a good morning, and that sun is shining behind those clouds. It is shining, shining, shining here at Center for Spiritual Living, West Georgia, here in Douglasville, Georgia. And we love having everyone here and having everyone online. So this morning, we want to welcome Nelta. Cheryl is doing our opening meditation this morning. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning. Okay, and so this morning we're just going to relax the body and just get in tune here with ourselves, with that inner spirit, that force that we know. We know it as Spirit God. And so you may want to just close your eyes and just start to take deep breaths. And as we do, just feel the tension rolling out of the body. We feel our eyelids relaxed, our cheeks, our chin, our scalp, down into the neck. We just feel this peace as we let go and let Spirit. We know that this force greater than we are, that we are a part of, is infinite intelligence, infinite love. And so right now we just let go into that consciousness. And we begin to focus on that single eye. The place in the forehead. Our inner space. As we continue to breathe deeply, again we let go of the body. And we come to our favorite place. We are sitting in that favorite place or walking. And we hear the sounds. We see the beauty. we become part of it. And as we do, we begin to let go, to surrender. And if our mind wanders, we come back to surrender. And now, with heavy burdens lifted from our shoulders, we come back into this time and place like a little child, joyful, happy, strong as we go forward this week. Let us always remember that we can come here at any time to be with the Source. And as we begin to take deep breaths, we just gently come back into this time and space, feeling renewed and refreshed. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you, Cheryl. And I'd like everyone to join us now for our vision and mission statement. And if you would all stand, we'll read together. CSL West Georgia is a joyful global community where everyone belongs. Through our unique spiritual teachings, we provide a safe environment to experience compassionate living. In our Declaration of Principles, I believe there is one creative intelligence operating throughout the universe. I believe my purpose is to allow this divine mind to express in, as, and through me. I know that this divine presence is a power for good, which responds to my conscious use to create a life filled with health, love, peace, and success in all things. I use it now, and I rejoice in it, and so it is. Take it away, Cynthia and Connie.
We'll do our morning hugging song. All right. Take a little laugh and pass it on. Take a little laugh and pass it on. And before you know it, the world is gonna show it. Take a little love and pass it on. Take a little love and pass it on. Take a little love and pass it on. And before you know it, the world is gonna show it. Take a little love and pass it on. Smile. Take a little smile and pass it on. Take a little smile and pass it on. And before you know it, the world is gonna show it. Take a little smile and pass it on. Hug. Take a little hug and pass it on. Take a little hug and pass it on. And And before you know it, the world is gonna show it. Take a little hug and pass it on. Take a little hug and pass it on. Take a little hug and pass it on. And before you know it, the world is gonna show it. Take a little hug and pass it on. Take a little hug and pass it on. This crowd loves to hug. Take a little hug and pass it on. And before you know it, the world is gonna show it. Take a little hug and pass it on. Love. Take a little love and pass it on. Take a little love and pass it on. And before you know it, the world is gonna show it. Take a little love and pass it on. One more time. Take a little love and pass it on. Take a little love and pass it on. And before you know it, the world is gonna show it. Take a little love and pass it on. Because the world needs it. Very badly.
We're such a huggy, lovey group, aren't we? Yay.
I can't end the song because you guys will quit hugging. That's a good problem.
That's a good problem to have.
It is.
Well, this morning we don't have a problem with our reader because this morning we are very delighted to have Miss Lily Jones. Yay! Lily's going to be our reader this morning. And she's getting her stuff because she's been double duty today. She's been greeter today and now reader. Busy girl. Here she comes.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry, I guess I'll take it like this. Good morning. Today, the book of First Corinthians, the New Testament, chapter 13, and it's taken from the Holy Bible, from the ancient Eastern text, translated by George M. Lamsaw, from the Aramaic of the Peshitta. I think I said that right. The Peshitta, is that okay? Okay. All right. Chapter 13. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not love in my heart, I am become as sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understood all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains, and have not love in my heart, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, and have not love in my heart, I gain nothing. Love is long-suffering, and love does not envy. Love does not make a vain of itself, and does not boast. It does not behave itself unseemly. It seeks not its own. It's not easily provoked, and it thinks no evil. Rejoices not over iniquity, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things. It believes all things. It hopes all things and all things. Love never fails, but whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. And whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. And we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is imperfect shall come to an end. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became an adult, I put away childish things. For now we see through a mirror darkly, then face to face. Now I know in part, but then shall I know even as also I am known. And now abide faith, hope, love, these three. But the greatest of these is love.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I haven't heard that in a while. Oh, let me go. I don't know how to put this back. Okay.
Thank you, Lily.
Thank you.
Hey, we're on. Come on, Connie, get up here. Connie, and I've got a song for you this morning. It is by J.D. Martin and Jan Garrett.
There you go.
See, I remember.
And it has everything to do with love.
I had a dream, a vision. I woke up singing in the middle of the night, 'cause the world had finally got it right. It's about time. It's got nothing to do with history or which side's lost or won. It's got everything, everything to do with love. When you hear a voice calling somewhere inside you, saying you're not alone, and the music fills your heart with hope. It's got nothing to do with boundaries or thinking that you gotta be tough. It's got everything, everything to do with love. It's got everything, everything to do with love. With our differences behind us, the world looks new. Maybe something as simple as kindness can see us through. Well, it takes as long as it takes, and we know it. When the moment is right, I'll hear somebody singing in the morning light. There is so much hope to hold on to, and so many songs to be sung. It's got everything, everything to do with love. Yes, it does. It's got everything, everything to do with love. I had a dream, vision. I woke up singing in the middle of the night, 'cause the world had finally got it right. There is so much hope to hold on to, and so many songs to be sung. It's got everything, everything to do with love. Oh, yeah. Yes, it does. It's got everything, everything to do with love. Sing it one more time. It's got everything, everything to do with love. Oh, thank you. Beautiful.
So,
Good song.
we don't need Valentine's Day around here to talk about love, do we? No, ma'am. But speaking of love, our speaker today, we love dearly, Miss Dorothea Gates. We love, love, love Miss Dorothea Gates. And she has a little goodie out in the front. I can't read it. I'm going to come see that. Oh, come, she's going to show me. Love, always trust. Oh, I love it. Yay, Dorothea. Please welcome Dorothea to our stage.
It was so interesting what you read, Lily. It was wonderful. And I had the tag team. A lot of tag teaming. Hello, everyone. It's good to see you. I'm glad to be here in all its glory. I read an article about love from a wonderful guy, young guy named Joseph Adebisi. It was such a good article. And I want to tag team off that article. Let's breathe. Let's get centered. What is the force of love? Why is love the most powerful force in the universe, and how can it harness? The force of love is the universal energy that inspires every positive action in the universe. It is a limitless desire that every human heart craves, making it the most powerful force in the universe. You can harness this power to live a happier, healthier, more wonderful life. Love. Understanding the force of love is an amazing feat. Life is not complicated. We make it complicated, but life is not complicated. Despite what you may think, it's solely composed of two things: positive elements and negative elements. Two things. In any facet of life, be personal, professional, financial, or spiritual, your success or failure is determined by your positivity or your negativity. If your life is more negative than positive, you're not leading the life you deserve. You may even be jealous of others who seem to have everything they want and believe they got their charmed life through luck or connections. But at the heart of their achievement is behavior. These people did something specific to create the life they wanted. They harnessed the power of love with the knowledge gained in the power. You can also use the force of love to have what you want in this lifetime. Why is love so powerful? How can our thoughts and feelings affect that power? How can we attract what we want in life? The last time you looked at yourself, the last time you looked in the mirror, what is it that you saw? What are you seeing? What are you saying regarding your finances, your relationships, your health, your overall life? What is going through your mind? It is creating. Everything is love, sometimes misunderstood. Love is often misunderstood as a singular emotion written about in poems, songs, films, philosophical texts. You know, this world loves to talk about love. But do we love to behave lovingly? But what don't we realize is that love is such a powerful force in nature, just like any other natural force, such as gravity and magnetic fields. You can't see them with your eyes, but you know they're there, working around the clock, working in the background. Love is likewise an invisible force, working around the clock, working in the background. Everything is purely positive. Love is powerful, and life can create to exist the life that you want. But I'm going to tell you this, without it, life doesn't exist. Life doesn't exist. Children are born out of love. Buildings are built because someone loves to design them. Someone loves to build. Technology is created because someone has a love for invention. Books are written because someone has the love of stories. Everything in life stems from a seed of desire that was nurtured through love. No other way to put it. Your life is a product of love. Without something to love, you have no reason to engage with life. You would feel no motivation to eat, sing, work, dance, date, raise children without love. Love is the desire that propels you to act. It is the inherent, deep feeling inside this positive force deep within. But if you encompass this force, why isn't it perfect? Why isn't this force, this wonderful, loving force that you feel deep within you, why isn't it perfect? Having the force and using the force are different, very different things. You need to choose to use love to create a better life so you can achieve your desire. Choose it, work with it, be in it, love. But see, this comes to life choices. You make the decisions to either use the force of love or not. Every second, every minute of the day, you're making a decision. When you feel and experience love, you have positive experiences. When you feel the opposite of love, you have negative experiences. That's because love is rooted in the law of attraction, the law of knowing, and the law of believing. The law of attraction is the force that draws one thing to another, and we are all well ingrained in that. For example, gravity is attracted to Earth, so everything is kept in place by the force of gravity. Attraction is also what brings people together. It dictates what you eat, how you decorate your home, how your cells multiply, and which community you choose to live in. This is attraction. You make choices based on what you're attracted to. And through that attraction, you bring life's elements to you. You're only attracted to what you love. You only attracted to what you love. So when you engage in something you're attracted to, you engage with it positively. It could be heinous. but that's what you secretly love. You have a positive response to a certain meal. You can be attracted or become attracted to the meal because you love how eating it tastes and how it makes you feel. Therefore, whenever you eat that meal, you have a positive experience. And when you're having a positive experience with that meal, it makes your body do things. It makes your body create things. That meal is a way to grow and become all the things you want to be. When you have a friend that you want to spend a lot more time with, you talk, you chat, you shop, you share your thoughts, you share your ideas. You're attracted to that friend because you are like-minded. You and that friend have many ideas similar, many thoughts similar. You might even have family that's similar. It's a way of communing, and that's love. If you didn't like a meal, or if you didn't like your friend, you wouldn't eat the meal, and you would pull away from the friend. Friendships and meals are similar. They make us grow. And we don't tend to feel that because when we're in the company of disgruntled people and we're trying to save them, it doesn't always work. But we're doing it out of love. We're doing it out of sheer love because you want them to grow. You want them to be more. You want them to feel your love. This relationship is the essence of giving and receiving. And this relationship is the essence of the law of attraction. Because if there's someone you're trying to save, there's someone who's been trying to save you. Your friend isn't listening, and you're not listening. But it's all in the act of love. Love has many facets, and love has many doors, and love has many directions. As Ernest Holmes explains, love is the self-givingness of the spirit through the desire of life to express itself in terms of creation. So we are all here giving many chances to express love. Emerson tells us that love is a synonym for God, showing up in the world to serve love. We are also told in the New Testament that he that loveth not knoweth not God. For God is love, and love is free. It's free from condemnation, even as we free ourselves from fear. Love is a cosmic force whose sweep is irresistible. This is the definition of love in the science of mind. As we all know, love is patient and kind. Love does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. This verse is often cited as a description of the qualities of love. I love what Lily read, so I may piggyback off of it. 1 Corinthians 13-7 says, love bears all things, believes in all things, hopes all things, endures in all things. This verse is a part of a passage known as the love chapter in the Bible, where the Apostle Paul describes the characteristics and the importance of love. In this particular verse, Paul emphasizes the selfless nature of love. Love is described as bearing all things, which means it is willing to endure hardships and challenges for the sake of others. It also believes all things, indicating that love is trusting and has faith in others. Love hopes all things, meaning it remains optimistic and looks for the best outcomes. Lastly, love endures all things, highlighting its ability to persevere and withstand difficulties. Overall, this teaches that love is not easily discouraged or defeated. It's a resilient and enduring force that supports, believes, and hopes best for everyone on the planet. Now, people wonder, what does bear all things mean? Bear all things. What does that mean? Well, let me tell you. This means that love is patient and can endure hardships, challenges, even the faults or weaknesses of others. It emphasizes the importance of givingness, understanding, unconditional acceptance in relationships. So, love believes all things? What does love believe all things really mean? Well, this signifies that love is trusting and has faith in others. It chooses to see the best in people, believing in their potential and giving them the benefit of the doubt. Love does not easily doubt or suspect ill intentions. But love hopes all things. What is love? Hopes all things. What does that mean? This highlights the optimism and the positive outlook of love. It looks forward and toward the future with hope, expecting the best outcomes. Love sees possibilities and potentials for growth and improvement in everyone on the planet. And last, love does endure all things. This emphasizes the resilience, perseverance of love. It is not easily shaken or easily discouraged in the face of difficulties, challenges, even in the passage of time. Love remains steadfast, committed, and supported, even in the face of adversity. Overall, this verse teaches that love is powerful and transformative. This force encompasses patience, trust, hope, endurance. It encourages us to embody the qualities in our relationships, in our interactions with others, fostering strong, lasting connections built on love and understanding. I seen this love over the weekend. Talia had a prom with all of her friends and her special needs. These children and adults are so full of love and compassion and patience and excitement. They're excited to share any trials, any happiness, anything they do. They are so excited, especially if they have new shoes. If they have new shoes, you have to rave. And she went in the bathroom because that's what she was doing. These children are so full of love. I know why they're here, to teach love. Talia had a date. Chris invited her to the prom. He was excited. She was excited. They sat in the chairs. Oh, are you seeing it? Oh. They had a ball at this dance. It was over 150 children and adults at this dance. And they were smiles, joy. If they have a miserable moment, you will not know it, maybe for a second, but they talk about the best things, the most wonderful things. These children are our teachers. They don't take life so serious. They love. And if you love, you will persevere and prevail. I was bathed in love this weekend. Ernest Holmes says, the true meaning of love is a wonderful thing, for it is the desire of the soul to express itself in terms of creation. Creation is brought about only through the self-giving. This is the lover to the object of love. This is why when we love people, we will go the limit to help or to serve them, no matter how great the sacrifice. It's not enough for us to do as much as we can. The true lover gives all and is unhappy when they cannot give more of themselves. Because of our emotional nature, love is generally expressed through the sexual desire. But too great of expression of this desire can be destructive, for it depletes the vitality and it can demagnetize the one who overindulges. This is the meaning and the whole meaning of the story of Samson and Delilah. The story of Samson and Delilah is a biblical tale found in the book of Judges in the Old Testament. Samson was an Israelite who possessed incredible strength, which was attributed to a vow he made as a Nazirite. Delilah was a Philistine woman who became Samson's lover. The Philistine rulers, seeking to exploit Samson's strength, bribed Delilah to discover the secret of his power. Delilah persistently questioned Samson about the source of his strength, and he initially gave her a false answer. Eventually, he succumbed. He revealed that his strength came from his uncut hair and symbolized his commitment to God. While Samson was asleep, Delilah betrayed him by having his hair cut off. When Samson awoke, he realized his power had left him. The Philistines captured him, gouged his eyes, and imprisoned him. However, Samson's hair began to grow back, and he regained his strength. Hair grows. During a Philistine festival, Samson was brought out to entertain the crowd. He asked God to restore his strength one last time so he can avenge or take revenge on the Philistines. Samson pushed apart the pillars supporting the temple, causing a collapse, killing himself in the process, and thousands of Philistines. The story of Samson and Delilah serves as a cautionary tale. A cautionary tale about the consequences of succumbing to temptation and betraying one's commitments. No competition for love. There is no competition for love, for you attract what you love, and it attracts you. One of the things that Science of Mind approaches does is to remove all sense of competition. We are never in competition with anyone whom we consider as having more appeal than we have. One only has to look about at his friends to know that beauty, without a doubt, must be in the eye of the beholder. There must be some invisible bond holding many couples together, because nothing on the exterior could count for some of the unions that are highly satisfactory. There is someone who will see us as the ideal, and whom we shall see as the ideal and no competition. Love loves. If we work it. If we work it, love loves. I would like to end on a note. Two notes, but on a note. I see the divine presence in all, and all is love. Behold how good and how pleasant it is for the brethren to dwell together in unity. And this is in Psalm 133:1. The best way to make friends is to realize that we meet life in everyone. God in us meets the God in others. Proclaiming the divine presence, believing in it, we shall meet it. Love will find a way, a perfect way. Our faith in the divine presence in others will overcome the fear of being misunderstood or hurt. If the mind is calm and serene, there will be less liability toward pain. Therefore, at all times, we could be serene and poised. Confidence and love alone cast out fear. The person without fear is the only truly whole person. It is ours to decide whether we shall live in fear or in faith. Let us decide to live in faith. Let us learn to practice faith until all fear disappears, until life ceases to be a funeral dirge and become a song of joy. To find peace in the midst of confusion, we must realize our center and pure spirit. To reach this place in confidence and faith amidst the doubt of uncertainty, we should consciously unite our thought with the divine mind. So I say this to you. I know that God is within me. I know that the spirit within me is perfect. I enter into the peace and I am secure in his protection. The unerring judgment of divine intelligence directs my way. The presence of love uplifts me. and lights my life today. And so it is. Thank you.
Thank you, Dorothea.
You're welcome.
That was wonderful. And love is so important. And I've been thinking this week about the love our higher power has for us and wondering if all of us can tap into that. Because if you're not tapping into it, I think you're really missing out. And it takes, for me, I need to pray or meditate and open myself up to that love because it's always there. It's just whether you want to receive it or not. This is a song I wrote 15 years ago. I looked it up today. This is your higher power, whether it's God, Goddess, Spirit, asking you to come back home, back to be with them again. You made a promise long ago. You said that you'd come home someday. Across the universe I reach, for you have traveled far away. I long for your returning. How long will you roam? Let this music fill you with thoughts of love that bring you home. Dreamer, when you're dreaming, I can touch you. Dreamer, when you're dreaming, I call you. Hear my call, come home. I know your every doubt and fear. I breathe each breath, I cry each tear. And when your soul comes out, I come. I touch your heart and we are one. In your heart you remember the love that you left here. Let your heart be lifted and bring you home. I'm waiting here. Moonlight, I send you moonlight to remind you. Moonlight, it's my light. I call you. Hear my call, come home. You are loved, come home. You are loved, come home. God knows your every doubt and dream, and it's a love you can never lose. Not an award to be achieved. My love's a gift for you to choose. Remember how I love you beyond all you recall. But most of all, I love you for no reason at all, no reason at all. Your love, yes, it's your love. You can touch me. Your loving is the language we all share. Hear my call, come home. You are loved, come home. You are loved, come home. When you're dreaming, I can touch you. In moonlight, I send you moonlight to remind you. Loving with your loving, you can touch me. You are love, come home. Your love, come home.
Well, I went to Hawaii and I was waltzing on the beach. Wasn't that beautiful?
Thank
we want to
you.
hear that one again.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
And now we come to the part of our service called conscious giving. Money is a spiritual activity. Spiritual giving is an opportunity to express our gratitude and open our consciousness to receive greater abundance. It is the practice of participating in the circulation of universal good. Now you can put cash or check in the envelope found in your bulletin. You can donate electronically with your phone by using the information found on the back of the bulletin. This information is also being placed in the chat window for our online viewers. You can also donate online using your personal Breeze card and your account. If you donate online, either using your phone or your Breeze account, Please put an online giving card in the collection plate to acknowledge your contribution. If you didn't pick one up at the door, you can get one from our usher. Now, as one consciousness for prosperity, let us say together, freely I give with a feeling of abundance, knowing that my gift blesses others and myself as well.
Freely I give, freely I give, giving from my heart and from my soul. Freely I give, freely I give, and the gifts come back to me tenfold. You give, lovingly I give, giving from my heart and from my soul.
And together we say, I am grateful for the divine givingness circulating abundantly through my life, our community, and our world. And announcements this morning. Our speaker next Sunday, Miss Shauna K. Hunter.
Oh boy.
So we don't want to miss that. We know and again, love certainly comes in the door with Miss Shauna and our baby to be. So please, everyone, join us and join Shauna next week for a wonderful, wonderful service. Also, next Sunday, we're having a party for Shauna. This is going to be really fun, you all. Okay. She's going to be revealing the gender of our baby. So we will be celebrating with some little munchies and cupcakes and fun stuff. So exciting, exciting. Yay. So don't miss it. Don't miss it. Also, we announced last week about Mike being in an accident. Mike is in rehab, and Ronnie has information where he is and where he can get cards or notices. So if you all choose to send him something, send him a card or whatever it is that you like, please see Ronnie after the service and she will go ahead and give you the information. Thursday nights is our regular Thursday night study group, and it starts at 7, and we're currently working with a book by Kathy Juling. It's called It Is About You, Living Fully, Living Free Through the Creative Power of Your Thoughts. Everyone is welcome. You can also join online, but please let them know, especially Dorothea, because she will be making sure that you get in. All right. Do we have any visitors this morning? I think I see all known faces. Lots of love radiating from all those faces. So this afternoon, my goodness, it is almost afternoon, isn't it? We're going to be having a board meeting after service today. So just to let you all know, if anybody would like to join, you certainly are more than welcome to come and be with us. And if anyone is in need of a prayer, please come and see Shauna and see her after service if you like, or you can put a card in the box over here on the credenza, and she picks them up, and she and Dorothea both. So we are happy to do some affirmative prayer. And remember, we're on Facebook, YouTube, we're everywhere. So please follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and like us wherever you go, please. All right. So everyone, if you'll all stand, Lily has an announcement or a word of advice, I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, you have to remind us. We're old and we forget.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, that's true. You're not old. I know.
Okay. I paid Lois a visit last Sunday. She was at the Benton house where she's been, for a while. And I brought her a copy of the photo book that's on the table. And she really, really enjoyed that.
Oh,
Yeah. And she remembered some names of some people that I didn't even remember. She remembered Marsha, everybody. But yeah, but she was so happy. She really was. And she wanted me to tell you guys, thank you. And she loves you. Okay. Okay.
And thank you, Lily, for taking our love to her. Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you. Now, if you'd all stand, and we'll do our closing affirmation. And afterwards, we will all join hands in the circle and close our service with the peace song. We go forth today knowing that we are God's blessing in the world. Only good comes from us. Only good comes to us. And so it is. Woohoo!
And we'll circle up for the peace song. Circle up for the peace song. Huh? Oh. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. There is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with Spirit as our Creator, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Woohoo! And so it is.